I recently read an article lamenting the rise of corporate theater in town hall meetings, those quarterly events where leaders step on stage or screen, deliver polished remarks, and attempt to convey authenticity. The critique is familiar: too rehearsed, too top-down, too disconnected from the realities of hybrid work and frontline frustrations. As someone who leads town halls every quarter, I appreciate the sentiment and the reminder of what a town hall should be: a moment of connection, a chance to hear and be heard, a platform for strategy to meet story. But the critique oversimplifies a very complex reality. The truth is, what some dismiss as performance is often the result of hard-earned structure, legal precision, and a deep sense of responsibility, not only to be heard, but to be right. Let's get real about the current state of leadership communication. The myth of the off-the-cuff CEO. We want leaders to show up as themselves. But here's the catch. Not all leaders are natural communicators. In fact, a leader who is visibly uncomfortable, stumbles through their message, or improvises poorly under pressure risks doing more damage to employee trust than one who is coached and prepared. There is nothing inauthentic about a leader who rehearses. We rehearse because the stakes are high. A message that lacks clarity, consistency, or alignment with legal and regulatory standards isn't brave, it's reckless. In a publicly traded company, a single misstep in response to a simple employee question can trigger legal scrutiny or PR crises. One employee, one phone recording, that's all it takes. It's not fear, it's discipline. Preparation is not the enemy of authenticity. A well-structured town hall is not corporate theater. It's thoughtful communication. Yes, there is a script. Yes, the talking points are reviewed by subject matter experts and the legal team. And yes, that can make the delivery feel polished. But let's stop equating polished with fake. When a leader steps up and delivers a consistent, compelling message, one that we've aligned across functions so that employees in marketing, R&D, and customer service are all rowing in the same direction. That's not theater, that's leadership. And employees notice the difference. They don't want rambling, they want clarity. They don't want platitudes, they want purpose. They don't want surprises, they want stability. Dialogue takes many forms. The idea that town halls must be unscripted conversations to be meaningful is another fallacy. Open dialogue doesn't require spontaneity, it requires intentionality. That's why we use pre-submitted questions, curated panels, and moderated Q&As. We're not avoiding hard questions, we're creating space to answer them well. In our hybrid reality, we also offer follow-up channels, Slack threads, post-event surveys, digital office hours. These aren't afterthoughts. They're part of a layered engagement strategy designed to meet employees where they are, in the format they prefer. The real gap isn't the stage, it's the trust. Let's not confuse style with substance. A leader crying during layoffs may feel performative to some, but to others, it's a signal of humanity. There's no perfect way to deliver hard news. There is only sincerity and care. Let's not punish leaders for showing emotion, or worse, discourage them from showing up at all. The real challenge isn't in the format. It's in rebuilding trust in a world where attention is fractured, connection is digital, and skepticism is high. And that takes more than dropping a script. It takes consistency. It takes respect. It takes repeatable, scalable moments where employees hear the same message, feel seen, and understand the why behind the work. Town halls done right are powerful, yes, but that doesn't mean unstructured is the gold standard. Our job as communicators is to strike the balance between candor and clarity, between performance and presence. It's not always easy. It's not always flashy. But when leaders are empowered to prepare and connect, when they're supported instead of shamed for their communication style, and when structure is used to enhance transparency, not obscure it, we move beyond corporate theater. We create a shared stage, and on that stage, strategy becomes real. Questions are answered thoughtfully, and employees leave not just informed, but aligned. Let's aim for that.